Hello, and welcome, my friends. Today we will talk about the adventure of the Princess of Fire and Ice, which consists of a number of episodes, so follow the channel to receive everything new. In a mystical world divided by two realms, two princesses stand as rulers of their respective kingdoms. Princess Ember, the fiery and passionate ruler of the Flame Kingdom, controls the heat of the blazing sun and the fury of the flames. Her kingdom thrives in warmth, with landscapes of ever-burning volcanoes, scorching deserts, and fire-filled forests. On the opposite side lies the Ice Kingdom, ruled by the calm and composed Princess Glacia. Her icy grip commands snowstorms, frozen lakes, and endless winters, where snowflakes swirl endlessly in a world of cold serenity. For centuries, the two princesses have lived separately, with their realms often clashing in subtle ways: fire and ice, heat and cold, passion and patience. Their kingdoms have lived in peace, though there is an unspoken tension between the two. However, everything changes one day when an ancient, dark force known as the Void awakens deep beneath the earth. The Void is a being of pure destruction and chaos, capable of draining all life and energy from everything it touches. It feeds on imbalance, seeking to tear the world apart by causing chaos and discord. For the first time in history, the Fire Kingdom and Ice Kingdom are faced with a common enemy. The Void spreads rapidly, threatening to consume not only the two kingdoms, but the entire world. The Council of Elders, a group of wise sages from both kingdoms, send an urgent summons to Princess Ember and Princess Glacia. The two must unite, using their powers together to defeat the Void. While the idea of joining forces is difficult for both princesses, they realize they have little choice if they are to save their people. The two princesses meet in a neutral territory, the Valley of Twilight, where the fire and ice meet in an eerie, frozen landscape. The tension between them is immediate. Ember, hot-headed and driven by her fiery nature, insists on charging in with force, believing that the Void can be destroyed with raw power. Glacia, however, believes in patience and strategy, preferring to study the Void's movements and plan their attack carefully. The conflict between their approaches causes a heated argument, and for a moment, it seems that their differences may be impossible to overcome. But the reality of the situation quickly becomes clear. They cannot afford to waste time. The Void is advancing faster than they had anticipated. Reluctantly, the two agree to combine their powers, even if they must first learn to trust each other. Their journey takes them deep into the frozen inferno, a mysterious part of the world where fire and ice naturally coexist. Here, the temperature fluctuates wildly, with towering ice mountains rising above rivers of molten lava. The princesses must navigate these dangerous lands together, testing their strengths and facing new challenges. Along the way, they encounter fire WRMS, creatures that thrive in the heat, and frost beasts, enormous snow monsters that roam the icy plains. While traveling, Ember learns to appreciate Glacia's calm and thoughtful planning. Glacia, in turn, begins to see the value in Ember's quick thinking and fiery determination. They realize that each of them has something the other needs. Ember teaches Glacia how to use her powers with more intensity, while Glacia helps Ember see the importance of strategy and foresight. During their journey, they encounter the Wind Spirit, an ancient being who controls the air. The Wind Spirit warns them that the Void is growing stronger and that their powers alone may not be enough to stop it. The princesses must learn to tap into their deepest, hidden powers to defeat the Void. The Wind Spirit offers to guide them to the Crystal Cavern, a mystical place where they can find the Heartstone, a legendary artifact that amplifies the powers of the elements. Only by obtaining the Heartstone will they have a chance to defeat the Void. The path to the Crystal Cavern is treacherous, filled with magical barriers and challenges that test their courage and abilities. Along the way, the The princesses must work together to solve riddles, cross dangerous landscapes, and face their own fears. In one particular challenge, Ember must use her fire to light a path through a dark, endless forest, while Glacia uses her ice to freeze a lake of boiling water, allowing them to cross safely. To know what happened in Crystal Cavern, follow the story.